It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. One out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2. Judge waits. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's the 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, it would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Man at second. That's towards center. Varsho moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. The Yanks lead one. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Tim Hill.
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Bottom of the first, and the batter is George Springer.
Toronto, designated hitter, George Springer.
Next one is off the plate, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now in there at the knees. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Game 1 of the division series. And the batter now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. McMahon getting ready to hit. Man at second. And now 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel out. No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barker. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next offering is fouled back.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
On the ground at first, and that goes foul. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Makes the catch for the out.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, snags it for the second out.
Batting 6th. Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now in Toronto, top half of the 3rd inning. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Judge rips that one. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
The sun rises, and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty, and this is inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Helpful.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of the ALDS. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Backed off the plate that time. Rice tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, now Anthony Santander.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Andres Jimenez. The 1-1. Inside, just missed. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Miles Straw. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one missed.
2-2 the count.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's George Springer. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Nathan
Down
Lucas.
the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Straw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for
getting
the
started.
Yankees,
Now here's
the designated
Giancarlo
hitter,
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
At the belt and fires. And 1-2. Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Now he breaks his bat. Strong. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman,
2 down,
Ryan
base is
McMahon.
empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fly ball to right. Santander makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Goes down looking.
Now batting,
Addison
third
Barger
baseman,
next up for the Blue
Addison
Jays.
Barger.
Blue Jays down a run.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Man at second. And it's fouled off. And foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, center fielder, Dalton
And here comes the Yankees
Varsho.
manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Out of
New
the
York,
bullpen for the Yankees,
number
Will
98.
Warren.
And this is an
Will
important
Warren.
part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full
1
speed.
ball, 2 strikes.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-1. Game 1 of the
Leading off
division
for the
series.
Yankees,
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball,
He's pitching well,
2
but
strikes.
not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Catcher Austin Wells.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. That's off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the ALDS. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there.
Now
Loud
batting
contact
center
leads to the
fielder,
double.
Trent
I mean, you
Grisham.
can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here's Trent Grisham. That misses.
that's low.
Ball 2. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 2 outs. In the dirt. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Miles Straw. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. George Springer waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, McMahon handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, number 68.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back now in Toronto. Started the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the sweeper misses. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Stays alive. Just outside. And now it's 3-2. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the catch, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Toronto, designated hitter, George Springer.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting ready to go. Cruz getting loose as well. Strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. Chop back up the middle. Chisholm sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Nathan
So up next for
Lucas.
Toronto, Nathan Lucas. That misses. 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, first baseman,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one just misses. Two outs. Smash to the left side. On to Chaz. That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin
Now
Brewer.
pitching for
Pretty
the
tight
Blue
game,
Jays.
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right
58.
here. Got to do his best to keep the
Justin
score right where it
Brewer.
is.
Here's Ryan
Leading off
McMahon
for
now.
the Yankees, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
One and two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that is downstairs. It's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. And they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. The 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Brule done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
High fly ball down the left field line. That one is way out of here.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here comes Bellinger. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Camilo Doval.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Leading off
attacking
for the
his
Jays,
hitters.
catcher
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Way out front for strike 2. Doval is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. The 1-2. And that's outside.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground. That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Ball 3.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound
Now
right
batting,
there. Pretty much
right
gifted in
fielder,
first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. There's a swing and a drive. Grisham drop step going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey,
Now
this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. Here's a 1-2.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 7-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brendan Little departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Chris Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Dominguez.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of the ALDS. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. One-two now. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 7-1.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
53,
bottom of the eighth, David Bednar.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading off for the Jays.
And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
3-2 on the way. That one down the line. Takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Now batting, designated hitter George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Nance sets, fires.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a 1-2. On a line, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So back to the top of the order, and now Trent Grisham. And that one is downstairs, 2-2. First and second, no outs here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Here is Aaron Judge, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Braden Fisher. Here's Cody Bellinger. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now as they hand the ball to
Number
a fresh
56.
arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 2-1 is high.
But I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Oh, look at the stop. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Ball to strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Barger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. 1 at second. Back to first. Double play. And that's the ball game.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.